Hey and welcome to our YouTube channel D.U.K. Did you know? And today we will be profiling one of the giant men in Kenya known as William SAMOI ARAP Ruto, a Kenyan politician currently serving as the Deputy President of Kenya since April 2013 to date. He is born of 21st December 1966 in Sambut village, Kamagut, Uasin Gishu County to Daniel Cheruiyot and Sarah Cheruiyot. He attended Kerotet Primary School for his primary school education, Wareng Secondary School for his ordinary levels education, before proceeding to Kapsabet Boys High School in Nandi County for his advanced levels. He then went on to receive a Bachelor's of Science in Botany and Zoology from the University of Nairobi, graduating in 1990. Ruto later enrolled for a master's degree in plant ecology, graduating in 2011. The following year, he enrolled for a PhD and graduated on 21st December 2018. Ruto has authored several papers, including a paper titled Plant Species Diversity and Composition of Two Wetlands in the Nairobi National Park, Kenya. During his time in campus for the undergraduate course, Ruto was an active member of the Christian Union. He also served as the chairman of the University of Nairobi's choir. It is through his church leadership activities at the University of Nairobi that Ruto met President Daniel Arap Moi, who introduced him to Kenya politics at a later date, specifically during the 1992 general elections. Ruto owns a considerable chicken farm in his home village of Sugoi, which was originally inspired from his stint as a live chicken hawker on the Nairobi-Eldoret Highway. In his active politics, Ruto competed for a parliamentary seat at the 1997 Kenyan general election. He surprisingly beat the incumbent Reuben Chesire, Moi's preferred candidate, as well as Uasin Gishu Kanu branch chairman and assistant minister. On 6th October 2014, Ruto was appointed acting president of Kenya by President Uhuru Kenyatta following his summons to appear before the ICC. In the August 2017 general elections, Uhuru and Ruto were declared victors after garnering 54% of the total votes cast. However, the Supreme Court of Kenya nullified the election and a fresh election was held in October 2017. The opposition boycotted the fresh election. Uhuru and Ruto were re-elected with 98% of the total votes cast. The Supreme Court upheld the results of his second election. On December 2020, Ruto announced his alliance with the newly formed United Democratic Alliance Party.
Tumejenga jeshi kubwa.
On the 12th of April 2022, Kenya Kwanza Political Coalition endorsed Ruto as its presidential candidate for 2022 elections. Well, for giant men like William Ruto have been involved in different controversies. Ruto has been involved in many reported land-grabbing controversies in Kenya, including several Kenyan state corporations embroiled in endless litigation over the land grabs. Media, many politicians and activists often describe him as Arap Mashamba, the word being a portmanteau of son of lands. In 2004, Ruto was arrested and put on trial, charged with defrauding another state corruption Kenya pipeline company of huge amounts of money through dubious land deals, but he has been out on bond. In June 2013, Ruto was ordered by a court to pay a victim 2007-8 post-election violence 5 million Kenyan shillings for illegally taking away his land during the post-election violence. In the same judgment, Ruto was evicted from the grabbed land in Uasin Gishu. Ruto has still been involved in corruption allegations, and several of his allies and IDs have also been forced to resign amid his corruption scandals. In December 2010, the prosecutor of the International Criminal Court announced that he was seeking the summons of 6 people, including Ruto, over their involvement in the 2007-2008 electoral violence. ICC's pre-trial chamber subsequently issued a summon for Ruto to the prosecutor's request. Ruto was accused of planning and organizing crimes against supporters of President Kibaki's Party of National Unity. Away from controversies, William Arap Ruto is a family man. He got married to Rachel Chebet in 1991. The young couple first lived in Derogeti South, where they had their first child, Nick Ruto. They have 6 children together. However, Ruto has another child from another affair. Well, William Ruto has an estimated net worth of $450 million US, putting him in the top 10 richest men in Kenya. Don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel D.U.K. Did You Know for more and interesting information. Like, comment, share.